Hello，我哋繼續玩吸血鬼，吸血鬼啦喂！嗨，好似基本嗰啲支線任都解晒啦，咁而家要解嘅得返好似主線嘞，跟住又唔想殺咁多啲市民，所以其實而家有少少難打，招又未升滿，基本上係啲本身嗰啲基本數值有升到咯，血啊、體力啊嗰啲。咁而家就要去埋呢個墓地攞亞實王嘅第一滴血。去墓地攞亞實王第一滴血，仲有咩要解啊？應該得返2個支線人未解啊嘛。呢度萬人嗰度啦，我要去俾埋本嘢佢，同埋呢個父親第2個遺囑。咁我而家要行去右手邊呢邊，兜入去裏面條路，要一路兜過去啦。我要兜幾遠啊？呢度過嚟之後直行。其實成個地圖都已經行晒㗎啦，應該好快臨尾幾個過關嘅任務嚟㗎啦，我估。你一理先，我回血先。哦，避唔到。吸血吸到佢死。跟住呢邊。而家拎呢度其實好似都冇乜用，黑唔到好多嘢。我而家揸住啲咩道具呢？得1支血清，我要打啲喪屍、啲吸血鬼類嘢。如果唔係攞唔到佢哋嘅支血。我好憎呢個。上次就係俾呢個人毒死。唔好毒我，唔好毒我！上次就係俾佢咁毒死。吸返啲鮮血返嚟先。我要吸3次先滿1次鮮血，好似。 哇！仲打到我？過分啦！呢個真係過分啦！咁樣都打到我。睇下先。另外兩個冇嘢執，有。雖然係冇乜用嘅嘢。又有3隻，其實佢哋3、4個一齊真係好煩啊！疏，俾我走咗先，俾我補個血先。對唔住。我走，你俾我回血。等你唔擋先。唔知可以回幾多今次？夠唔夠我回多次呢？可以回唔滿喎，應該。你拖下。OK 啦。前面仲有隻，好彩嗰隻冇跟嚟啫。如果咪真係打唔贏，啱啱爭少少死。嚟啊！就跑去呢度，直接劏死咗你先。我唔知後面有冇。呢邊係咪都冇敵人啊？其實我打咗2關都冇，拎咗2個任務都係，即係而家主線任解讀劑，拎咗2個都係冇 boss 要打。其實佢係拎晒3個先有 boss 打，定係其實根本就唔使打 boss。
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital recipe.
呢度。等先，俾我拉打先。冇亂咁射啲光出嚟。縮。等先。等，我 back。我係 demon，我 back。俾我殺埋呢隻先，同你慢慢玩。哦，好，滿咗。收，扣大力嘅，唔扣血得啦。啱啱好。我回翻啲鮮血先。痛！喂，啱啱起身又打，就係死咯！出絕招。爆死你！回滿啲血先。仲有一個死咗喺邊啊？揾唔到就由佢啦，唔知有冇跌嘢。咁 Q 多人嘅。 哇！係咪仲有人？點解咁多聲嘅好似？好似係有啲吸血鬼嘅聲。喂，你咁樣打好難打喎！哦，痛痛，呢個真係痛。冇血冇血冇血，拉過嚟拉過嚟，冇開槍冇開槍冇開槍。你睇鮮血喎！俾你俾到幾多？講。呢邊呢個有，因為而家執啲嘢真係好渣咯。邊度又有叫緊啊？喺上邊。我要上去要係兜路，之前都係兜嗰邊。等佢哋打到差唔多打死晒先，打小隻都爭好遠。唔好咁貪心，為咗嗰少少經驗值、少少裝、少少材料。麥卡。原來自己人嚟嗰個，哦，麥卡係嗰個本身係捉吸血鬼嗰個係咪？所以而家佢變咗自己人係嘛？對唔住，你哋打住先，我回有血先。頭先咪仲有隻喺附近，睇下有冇嘢執晒先。咁顏色嘅蠟燭，冇啦嘛。我而家未回滿啊，好多嘢都。
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to mock me, Reed?
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you... You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more.
佢仲未完全相信我
What
哋。
precisely are your plans?
我而家要阻止空星啊，定係要阻止瘟疫呢？我阻止瘟疫。
I have found the carrier, McCullum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature. Jonathan Emmett Reed.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
傾多幾句先啦。
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
佢好似佢變咗做吸血鬼之後，好傾咗喎。其實我係咪應該將所有人都變咗吸血鬼好啲嘅？
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a
佢爸爸
vampire
殺咗佢媽媽，
and tore out my mother's
變
throat.
咗低等血魔。
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Cream.
Rich。
He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
所以佢先至咁憎吸血鬼。
How are you adapting to immortality?
I feel so powerful it gives me shivers. I could be the greatest vampire hunter ever.
佢變咗吸血鬼，繼續喺度狩獵吸血
Worst
鬼
nightmare in truth.
都好啊。其實我都冇乜分別㗎。
Will you leave the guard now that you are what you are?
Are we not creatures of deceit? I could hide my nature from my men. Or
係咯，
name a
佢淨係可以做
successor.
獨行者啫。如果要行呢
Go
條
my
路，
own way.
人哋未必接受佢。
I know not yet my path.
Will you hunt me down?
Not for now. But you had better behave, Doctor. Or it may change.
其實佢態度已經改善咗好多。
Farewell.
Do not stretch your luck, Rick.
我嘅自尊，我紙袋，佢係我嘅紙袋啊！我而家要翻，我而家要合咗嘢先。前面有安全屋，喺前面合埋先。我喺前面合埋支藥，之後佢應該會話俾我知，有冇會話俾我知我要去邊係嘛？因為而家地圖冇主線任。我間屋喺依度。
weapons ready.
我前面有個人，我後面有個人，有。
Die, vermin!
體力多嘅好處就係一次過殺兩個人。但係而家回血唔多。我合咗個藥佢先，呢個呢邊有冇得合啊？哦，爭少少，唔緊要，用住呢個先，好過冇。我真係冇活力血氧喎，但我呢啲其實可以合好多，呢啲有好多。雖然而家好似打到後期都冇乜用。 呢個有用喎，合多過呢個，全部係留兩個最開心。
The blend seems stable.
Harriet，
Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Harriet 喺左上角地圖，即係我而家經白教堂，再經上面呢條路過去都得噃，可以啊。行返呢條路，仲有1000經。喂，等先，俾我劈多下。 你死緊啦！你死緊啦！瘋狂吸你血，我又要。其實真係吸血技能可以加多啲，而家太少啦。反抗，繼續反抗，繼續反抗，打多下。有少少就唔加啦。前面應該仲有好多敵人，爭少少去到咯。盡快去埋先。喂，仲有個喺嗰邊。對唔住，對唔住。好彩活力多。行開啲先，咁都照到我。真係好乞人憎佢個招招，如果多人嘅話，佢輔助真係好勁。我到咧，前面嗰個係咪敵人嚟㗎？哦，好係敵人嚟嘅，因為我行錯路。呢邊先啱。我順便可以上去上面，除咗揾佢之外，我可以順便去救埋嗰邊啲人，拎啲藥去。
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Can I help you？ 佢啲線索究竟係邊？點解冇線索嘅？
Goodbye, Mr.
Goodbye。先，我而家要行過嚟呢度 ，Harriet Queen 喺呢度，所以我要落嚟左下角喎。不過我要去倫敦西區先可以，因為倫敦西區呢個倫敦西區好有幾個人變咗嚴重，可能死咗2個人，跟住有4個人有病。倫敦西區就呢度，咁我行呢條路就得啦。係咪呢度？呢度轉入嚟。少嘅敵人嚟嘅。去到呢啲要可以打交嘅地方，我就唔好係咁跑，會嘥晒體力。萬一真係要用呢，就係爭少少輸咗，好柒啊，好樣衰。跟住直行，跟住去左下角，呢度應該仲有少少要打。係，我一係就行我屋企，我屋企就可能會安全少少。飛唔飛到上屋企先？就喺上面。可以打呢隻，呢隻好易打。呢隻只係咁撳就贏。286、300。有子彈汁。 喜歡。飛上去，飛上去，順便回個家。媽媽健康，佢都健康。隔離個雜貨鋪老闆，咁邊個唔健康呢？究竟管家健康喎。呢邊嚴重，佢唔好同我講係上面嗰班人有病。上面班人有病就真係有啲惡搞。你有健康，個個都健康喎呢度。係咪仲有個 friend 啊？呢度係木村，木村唔健康。
We meet, Doctor. We must breathing the cold. Have you heard?
In his last hours, the man.
May I ask you?
I am.
佢係房東，有錢人。
A landlord.
咦？
A wealthy
哦
one. And not a very kind one.
幾好，佢會識得反省自己。
Why this sudden
有好。
epiphany? Is it because of your near-death experience?
I was already feeling nostalgic about Weymouth, my hometown. With recent events, I'm thinking about going back there.
How is the situation?
I've heard rumors about armed men patrolling and fighting infected citizens in these very streets. I was lucky they didn't shoot me when I was abducted.
What can you tell me about your abduction?
If you really want to know, I was locked in that building for 3 or 4 days. My jailer was insane, mumbling about sacrifice and voices.
And why didn't he sacrifice you?
That was
捉
the
佢嗰陣係
weirdest
吸血
part.
鬼嚟喎，打咗3次先打
Spill
贏。
blood was not enough. It had to be done when some stars were aligned.
咦？我哋係咪要等
That's the whole point.
唔知咩星
He wanted
連
me
埋一
to
齊嘅
talk
時
to
候，
him about some Red Queen
係啦 Red
configuration
Queen
or constellation.
就係我個創造者同我講嗰個話咩女王甦醒咗，唔知我講乜。
What did he say about voices?
He constantly whined about the voice of his master, ordering him to do terrible things. He wanted to silence the voice by offering blood. My blood.
Why are you so nostalgic?
I was focused so much on making money, I almost forgot that my relatives and friends are threatened by this epidemic.
Have you heard anything from
I was not only a bad landlord, I was also a bad husband. I've not seen my wife and son for years. Busy, busy, busy.
同我有啲
At
似，
least now you're
掛
ready
住
to
做
go
嘢
back and see
會
them.
會冇咗自
But
己屋
don't be
企。
surprised if your son bears a grudge, sir.
You make it sound like you suffered from an absent father yourself, Dr. Reed. Well, I'll keep your warning in mind.
Have you no friends at all?
Over the years, I'm afraid my greed turned me into my friend's adversary, while I became friends with my professional rivals.
Those you grew up with didn't share your views on money and success.
Would you believe I was once a member of poetry circles and an astronomy club?
哇，其實佢都幾叻㗎喎。
Such joyful dreamers then. But I stopped laughing long ago.
唔緊要啊，佢而家揾得翻。
Can you change? And is it what you really want? If so, it...
I've seen what an altruistic gesture can do. Nothing forced you to save me, Dr. Reed, but you did. I will follow your example in these matters from now on.
There is no need to thank me. Rescuing a London citizen should not be out of the ordinary, though I'm afraid it may appear so in these difficult times.
You did not only rescue me, you fought for me. You put your life in
啱我死
danger
咗3
to
次先
save
救到
me.
你。
That's quite extraordinary.
How will you cope if you're attacked again?
I don't know. I've heard about these men and women who patrol the West End every night, chasing criminals like my abductor. Maybe I should join them.
唔好啊，唔好追佢哋啊！
Do you need med?
Don't. Yes.
Goodbye.
千祈唔好阻佢哋啊！
The city.
跟住木村啦，呢、個我朋友卡羅琳喺邊呢？卡羅琳喺哇，好難揾啊！呢啲人真係木村。我而家呢個係呢個方向係唔啱嘅，不過行埋去先，可能咁啱會有人喺附近。有嘢拎噃。其實我唔明點解垃圾桶會有咁多嘢拎嘅，個個都拆垃圾桶，但係垃圾桶都冇人掉垃圾入去，都未見過有人掉垃圾，但係個個走去炸垃圾桶，有咩可以重複咁抄呢？當你冇新嘅垃圾喺入面嘅時候，呢邊係去過關嗰邊，邊個有咳啊？你知唔知你媽媽去咗邊啊？你估同佢講嘢，佢會唔會知啊？
Good evening.
冇，都冇，佢係冇諗住同我講佢媽媽嘅
Goodbye.
事。
She's been.
呢度後面好似仲有一個人，可以過去睇埋。如果咁啱係佢有病，可以試下呢度轉左，食老鼠嗰個嘛。但係老鼠嗰個好健康喎，老鼠個長期都好健康喎。咁另外幾個人喺邊呢？諗下先，有一個係我朋友。我朋友之前唔係企喺呢個位嘅咩？突然間唔見咗，定係佢翻咗屋企？因為我懟冧咗佢老婆。冇錯，佢係真係翻咗屋企。佢老婆條屍會唔會喺度
Hello? Anyone there?
Leave me alone. Whatever you truly are.
Clarence, it's me, Jonathan, your old friend.
No, you're not. You only look.
為咗你好啫喎。
All right, I'll let you in. You promise you won't hurt me. Venus has been murdered. A vampire,
佢好
a
似估，
vampire
佢
killed
未
my
必估到
wife.
係我，佢只係知吸血鬼咬咗佢老婆。
You should not be here with the living.
Clarence.
You're responsible for all of this. Was it you I saw in France? Did you follow me here?
What are you talking about?
You're one of them, aren't you?
所以而家呢啲對話其實就係我殺咗佢老婆之後要承受嘅後果，係
You killed
咪
my Venus. You destroyed my life.
What are you going to do? You can't stay locked in here, shouting at every
我
visitor
仲有
you
扮唔
see.
知好衰啊！我
I'll
覺得
leave the
自己。
city. Even the country, I promise. I will live far away from you. You will never hear of me again, I swear.
冇計啊！為咗朋友，佢老婆落毒，佢老婆根本就唔中意佢哋一齊落去，遲咗一日俾佢老婆害死嘅。佢老婆就要戴嗰啲勁貴啲頸鏈呢，珍珠頸鏈，好明顯拜金女啊！佢如果真係咁缺錢，佢咪攞去賣咯啲嘢。但係佢老婆佢又唔知佢老婆又接受唔到。唉，冇嘅，有時係咁啊，死貓就係要咁樣食噶啦，為咗佢好。
What can you tell me about the borough?
Or do you want to know? The address of more innocent victims. Dirty secrets you could use to manipulate them.
Goodness, Clarence. I just want to ask some questions about the old neighborhood.
All right, don't get mad. Lots of people have died, if you must know. Others have fled the city, and a few roam the streets at night, searching for fresh blood.
好慘咁樣，係咯，你老婆，唉，算啦。
Are you in trouble financially? The house seems so empty.
我已經買咗好
I
多嘢。
remember more furniture and
佢老婆
paintings
遲
on
早
these walls.
唔死嘅話，
Dunno
遲
if
早
I
會揾
spent
第二個
my
男人。
fortune to warn the world against you and your kind. Yes, I did. You want to steal what little money I have left? Help
佢
yourself.
而家懷疑每一個人，定係其實佢都知係我㗎。
I was just remembering the old times, Clarence. We spent so many nice evenings here when we were younger. You, me, Mary.
Why?
阿妹，
We were friends. We both survived the war.
咪係咯。
Why must it
你
end
諗下，其實
like
我點
this?
解要咁做先呢？就算你覺得係我都好。
I don't need your money, Clarence.
I thought it was my duty to warn people. But I was a fool.
你有你老婆先失去一切
I。lost my wife. Lost everything.
Tell me what you know about vampires, Clarence.
You are one of them. I know it now. My best friend killed my Venus.
哦，佢係真係知嘅。
And now forces me to answer him. It's true, isn't it? I'm not crazy.
佢係朋友，所以我話俾佢知真
Yes,
相。
Clarence. I am a vampire.
I knew it. I knew it. Why? Why did you kill her? We've known each other for years. We're friends, for God's sake.
I need blood.
唔係啊，
Every night.
唔係因為要原因啊。
Why decide to kill is my burden.
I wish I'd never seen that vampire officer in France killing that soldier. My life would have been so much easier. And you would still be my friend.
冇錯，我仲係你朋友。
Do you now realize that your wife was poisoning you all this time?
Yes, I know it's true now. I only had suspicions before, but
啱
I
啊
started to feel
就係
better
殺咗佢，就唔想
immediately
俾
after
你
she
落毒啫
died.
嘛。
Physically, I mean.
一時間唔慣啫嘛。
You don't seem resentful towards her.
Oh, I can't hate her. Even after everything she did.
你究竟做錯啲咩？你冇做錯任何
Probably
嘢，
had good reason to act that
根本
way.
就佢你老婆有問題。
It's my fault though.
She
Ni
never
為世界好
believed
㗎喎。
your vampire stories. She was so ashamed she wanted to get rid of you.
Yes. Vampires indirectly force my beloved wife to want to kill me. Are there any depths your kind won't sink to?
唉，不過佢永遠都唔會明。
You seem quite agitated.
Over my dead body. Oh,
佢唔接受我啲藥而家。
yes.
You seem quite agitated.
Over my dead body, old friend.
You need
我有冇辦法可以俾佢接受啲
Step
藥
back.？Don't come any closer.
有冇辦法令佢可以接受啲藥啊？哦，原來佢哋會變成呢啲後果，呢、個先係最嚴重嘅後果。佢咪一路搞到我呢個區喺嗰個危險嗰個位度咯。我仲以為佢唔會知，我仲以為佢唔會知佢老婆嘅事添。
you seem
Over.
you need some rest.
但我殺埋佢，殺一個仲要殺埋另一個。唉，算啦，本身係為咗佢好。呢個應該係兩母女嗰間雜貨店。呢個好似都係喺上面嘅。我使唔使上去行個圈？因為而家我朋友就一定救唔到噶啦。而家係爭依兩個人救埋，我救埋其實就啱好。其實呢個人可能都救嘅，但我唔知之後會唔會有其他人有病。我救埋就應該可以喺個穩定嗰度上埋去行個圈啦。反正差唔多玩完成隻 game。雖然有啲遙遠，要攀山涉水，兩個方向，要經過嗰個公園，嗰、個公園都多敵人。我順便醒下嘢，上去行個圈睇下點呢？係最難打嗰兩隻。
Look lively! Ah!
no rest. Get back in the grave.
睇準時機，一次過殺晒，咁啊唔使煩。呢度好似仲有一紮，好似仲會有一隻勁嘅嘢打係。
Your prey is mine. Gotcha.
佢係超凡呢個。避唔切。
You're mine. This is mine. You cannot win this.
Cannot win 啊啦，就變俾你睇。花園前面轉右。 度，我件褸做咩彈起嘅佢？雜貨店，係咯，係啊，媽媽有病啊嘛。
Good evening.
You know.
Do you need...
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm just...
Perhaps.
May I look at your...
It's always.
而家柳丁唔使啦，我其實係要呢啲都冇用，鴉片啦，一係鴉片。
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
其他嗰啲其實我想合加血嗰個，但係佢而家冇晒嗰啲吸血鬼俾我。 係啦，係你啦，就係你兩個。
Doctor.
What? I was...
Why do...
I don't...
最後
Do
一
you
個，
need...
I'm afraid...
俾埋你啊！
You'll quit...
Thank...
Good Bob.
Good Bob.
咁佢哋就會翻穩定啦，都係爭我朋友救唔到啫。呢度仲有健康度，呢個要翻，好似真係要翻左下角，西部碼頭呢邊，所以我順路我都順便去救埋佢哋。 完翻啱啱條路，咁我唔使再打多次應該，因為冇入過啲要撈嘅場景就，好似係冇問題嘅。跟住我而家沿路落嚟依度，再轉。 我一條氣可以跑晒成個城，成個區。行錯路，呢邊兜過去先啱。要經我朋友屋企，我呢度過唔過到對面㗎？唔得，我就要去北部碼頭先。 喺度，老鼠女，中意食老鼠嗰個，好似蕩失路添，唔係呢邊，係呢邊喎。呢度係安全屋，好似係嘛？唔係安全屋係呢邊。 咦，咁嗰邊會唔會有咁啱有路可以直接過到去呢？之前好似兜呢條路過嚟嘅喎，係咪呢個？ 咁我咪直接落咗嚟呢度咯。我咪源頭度咯。我要摧毀呢個源頭喎。咁我就要殺人喎。我兜遠少少過嚟呢度醫好埋嗰兩個先啦。我喺嗰邊過好過喺呢邊過。北部碼頭，唔好俾我聽到啲好邪惡嘅聲啊！安全，希望可以繼續。哦，有敵人，兩刀死。係咪呢度入面仲有隻？次次都係呢度入面有一隻。唔好嘥，食得唔好嘥。就算打晒吸血鬼都冇用，佢都唔跌我要嗰啲嘢。我要落嚟依度先，所以其實我依家要喺呢個位轉右，唔好趁咁多。哦，入邊嗰個彈膠唔好理，唔想嘥咁多時間。活力啊，係活力啊！係我最想要嘅嘢啊！既然喺我隔離，我就打埋你啦。反正都係兩下事，活力活力。耶！其實可唔可以喺呢度拆？等先，我而家要入嚟揾邊個呢？我而家要入嚟揾媽媽同佢契仔。媽媽契仔喺出面喎。媽媽同佢契仔好似係唔喺呢度。啊！佢哋間屋喺邊？Martin，要沿住外圍跑一個圈。睇嚟下佢哋呢度嘅。知唔知？我唔嚟，見唔到嘅事就唔好嚟。呢度係蛋餃。我打後面嗰隻。喂！ 1500應該夠我升多一招。唔係呢邊喎。啊！次次都有揾到想死。定係根本就唔喺呢兩棟度呢？我記錯咗唔通？好似喺呢度喎。佢係碼頭嗰邊啲人嚟喎，好似係。我入去揾佢傾下偈先啦，難得嚟到。我呢邊有冇嘢拎啊
It's locked, all right.
？It's locked, all right。傾下偈啦，咁耐冇見。
Glad.
Goodbye.
Yes, Doctor?
Farewell.
救埋嗰兩個就可以去解主線任啦。呢個主線任要去得揾佢，佢個女都咁難打，佢一定唔易打。呢邊有冇一個？呢邊係咩嚟嘅？好似冇，之前有冇行過入嚟？有啲咩嘢？呢度咩都冇，咁神奇，咁大個位。佢話冇啊冇。我落下面做船廠，所以行下面條路快啲。企到咁瀟灑你。我要兜入去左邊間廠入面。又係呢一隻啊！每次都喺度拆呢隻嘢。就得。啲大隻嘅反而易打，細隻嗰啲好煩。碼頭。喺度，佢會唔會知道我殺咗佢個仔啊？頭先我 friend 知道我friend 知道我殺咗佢老婆。
Good evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr.
You seem happy.
I live with Mrs. Fishburne now, in her house.
嗯？
I have a bed
但係
and
佢哋一
everything.
齊住變咗。
So how is your new...
Good. I have
呢
a
個殺
roof
得靚
over
喎，好
my
似。
head and...
Even if she did take you in, Mrs. Fishburne lost her
I
son.
know, but it makes me feel funny. I should feel bad for being here after Seymour died, not happy.
Try to help her as much as she helps you, Rufus. Help each other through the grief.
Mrs. Fishburne has been like a mother to me, and it's my turn to help her the best I can.
Tell me your feelings about Seymour's...
I am sad for Mrs. Fishburne, not for her dead son.
啱啱。
I was afraid of him and his threats. I don't think a lot of people will miss him.
Do you need help?
A real doctor...
I'll see you... So long.
我要佢整藥先喎，冇藥俾佢。媽媽呢？媽媽知唔知係我殺咗個仔？
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I come in, please?
Of course.
媽媽好似唔知發生咩事喎。
Please don't stay too long, sir.
係俾佢喺度。 成日都見佢唔到啲
It's
黃
locked.
色。
I'm so sorry about your loss, Mrs. Fishburne.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. Could you check Rufus's health for me, please? I've been taking care of this young nipper since my poor Seymour died.
Very well. But why so nervous?
Even if he lives with me now, Rufus still spends too much time outside. He grew up in the streets, you see, and he's kept his old habits.
So, you...
Yeah. We both had our share of tragedy.
Did Rufus talk...
I knew the boy had a...
In the end, Seymour avoided being judged for what he did. Does that not disturb you, Stella?
For months, my greatest fear was to see my son being arrested and hanged.
佢個仔死咗對佢嚟講都係一個解
No
決。
one will ever know.
Do you believe your son could have avoided being caught forever?
I have no idea. Sometimes I felt like he was becoming more and more careless. Perhaps he wanted to be caught.
I'd like to know more about your son.
I was so afraid to see Seymour arrested and executed that I never thought
佢
about
殺
him
咁多
being
人就有好多
murdered.
仇家啦，我唔殺佢都好多人殺佢。
With all due respect, your son has escaped judgment for far too long. I have no mercy for the merciless.
With all due respect, Doctor, nobody knew my Seymour like I did. And certainly not you.
佢殺咗幾多人你都唔知。
Mrs. Fish...
I am afraid...
Then let...
I thank you.
Goodbye.
跟住而家去安全屋整埋個藥俾阿契仔先。係咪呢邊？下面嗰個係咪敵人嚟嘅？唔係，我要去酒吧依度，係嘛？唔係喎，安全屋唔喺酒吧度喎，上面喎應該呢度。剛剛好，剛剛好，好剛剛。跟住去揾埋契仔，契仔係依城呢邊轉咗。呢間屋唔係喎，我又蕩失路，喺呢度。喂！咦？入面有箱
It's locked.
，It's locked。佢落咗地下室喎。
Don't you think Miss Fishburne is nice to us? But I always have the feeling she's hiding something. For now, you're still the only real friend I have, Jack.
先。其實我都係想要嘅，俾咗藥佢先，之後先同佢傾偈。如果唔係，唔知發生咩事。同埋佢入面有個箱咯，佢入面嗰個箱其實就係、應該係只要我殺咗佢就可以拎到。望咩啊？我發現咗小秘密，企定啊！
Evening, Rufus.
Good evening.
Do you need help?
A real...
A real...
I don't know what to...
You don't know what to say， 嚇？
How come you consider it your only...
I found Jack when he was a baby, alone amongst dead rats.
佢老師會聽人話咁搞笑。
He was the weakest, but he survived. Just like me with my parents.
Like you and your parents?
When I was 8, my parents died in a car accident. Rumour says I didn't get a scratch.
How have you survived? Did anybody take care of you?
I don't have any family left, really. Except for the good Mrs. Fishburne. She's like my family now.
You don't remember the accident?
No. I was little back then. It's been a blurry mess and very quiet in my head ever since.
Are you...
I never...
Is any...
gunshot?
So long, Rupert.
有啲可惜入唔到去。所以呢隻 game
I cannot enter.
有殺人嘅玩法，亦都有唔殺人嘅玩法喎。睇嚟，但係其實而家我已經可以殺晒所有人。算啦，我返嚟依度之後去呢邊，我可以我去咗安全屋升埋嗰1500點先，應該可以升得一樣嘢㗎。安全屋喺呢邊。我所有安全屋門口都係咁樣閃喎，好搞笑。唔會我瞓個覺之後又有又有新嘅病人啊！2000唔得啦，我1600，你都係2000㗎啦。咁其實係咪應該升高啲私咬呢？呢啲全部都好貴。生命恢復量，鮮血恢復量，鮮血上限，咬嘅攻擊力其實本身又冇乜用。咁樣我可以帶多粒子彈，帶多粒子彈啦，就嚟要打大佬用。每樣加多粒子彈爭好遠。上返健康。哦，呢度要跌啦！呢個邊個嚟㗎？呢個唔知邊個嚟嘅，普通感冒。上返穩定先呢個。成日呢度附近都聽到嚓嚓聲，好煩。究竟咩聲嚟嘅？係唔理嘅走，轉左直行，跟住跳過對面，跟住就可以上返去啦。行返佢下面嗰條路，佢會唔會見到我喺度閃？我而家要飛嗰邊定飛呢邊啊？飛呢邊。會唔會有敵人打喺呢度？呢度好似又係嗰個賊嗰隻嘢喎，有冇得賊？有，我每次入房瞓覺之後就見到你。搞掂，再見，再見，共你本來就分得這樣遠。衝啊！咦？呢度邊度？啱，衝啊！呢度有嘢打嘅，唔緊要。 佢隔離嗰個 friend 好冷靜。
I'll take its head! He's dead!
我背一次你就死。冷靜的解決你。呢個人有冇嘢執啊？好似冇。唔緊要。其實諗唔明，真係喺隔離街咁危險，隔咗少少街就唔安全。咁啊先，我之前落去其實係，喂兜呢邊落去定係？我呢邊有得落啦，我呢邊落係要兜，好似係佢呢度下面啊，係咯，啱呢邊，要兜佢間房。咦，會唔會有新嘢拎呢？兜個圈望下先，玩咗咁耐。呢度又係殺人先入到啊！睇嚟。
It's locked, all right.
度度都 lock。借條路落去，滅咗阿咩佢啦，滅咗阿媽媽。佢係呢一集嘅總大佬媽媽，但係佢之前都係理智啊！佢其他同埋佢隔離嗰啲係好人嚟㗎，好似純粹匿埋喎。會唔會俾佢已經殺晒啊？撳住佢，但係如果撳住佢，呢邊呢啲人都撳唔住佢喎。呢個樓上。究竟使唔使打大佬呢？係咪打埋呢張？打埋呢張之後，仲要揾埋自己個，定係會喺埋入面呢？自己嘅創造者係咪？創造者會唔係個 William 咩？其實得佢一個啫嘛。William 會唔會有身邊嘅人呢？定係唔知？過咗先算。
This place has been ransacked.
係啊，估到啦，冇晒呢啲嘢，跟隨血跡，我喺嗰邊喎。
They've all been slaughtered. Prewen? No, not
一
this
係就係
time.
阿媽媽自己殺晒，一係就 William 佢跟嗰邊定跟呢邊？呢度係佢道門，所以睇下先，我入佢間房睇下先。
Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
佢咁樣講又好似唔係自願走啊，好似係有人捉咗佢，唔知去邊。好驚，又係打 boss 嘅節奏。點解聽到啲怪聲？哦，我踩嘅，有聲啦！好驚啊！中意食飯就睇呢鋪咯。我首先唔食藥打一次先，用晒啲子彈先。萬一真係打唔贏先至。好，仲要爬上去，唔會爬上去即刻打啩？哦，嚟啦！我個創造者又想講咩啊？有念詩。
Take not a step further, child, for you are
點
unprepared.
解啊？係因為會見到你定
You
係
at？last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without
係媽媽變咗怪物喎，睇嚟。
I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and
但
prophecies.
我冇嘢打咯喎，唔打佢就。
I ask questions, and you answer them.
You
My
answer them。
words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child.
你有幾古老啊？究竟講嘢講到文言文咁啊？
To listen, to learn.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient
因
mystery.
為係一個好好嘅科學家，所以揀我。
Speak to me of this ancient thread.
The blood of hate, vessel of the wrath of the goddess.
阿女伯爵係女神嘅憤怒嘅承載住仇恨之血，
Disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and
所以
anger.
我而家空星就係女伯爵係嘛？空星可能係女伯爵喎，而家過嚟揾佢嘅可能係女伯爵、女空星喎，即係我女朋友。
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
有冇咁好嘅吸血鬼啊？你係咪
What is your
William 啊？
true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood? Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
你唔係 William？你真實身份係咩啊？
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one then.
William。
There are those who call me Murdin Wild, the
Murdin Wild.
wild horned man. But I never was a
佢係惡魔。
I was born out of blood.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more.
真係要打 Harry 啊！
She
打媽
has
媽。
metamorphosed into an apocalypse, born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is
Disaster.
pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this. She is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then. In your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels.
頭先又叫我唔好去話我會死，而家又話相信我可以去挑戰。
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy
到最尾我都唔
into
知
this
邊個
world.
咬我，邊個
I
俾
am
血我飲
not,。nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
自説自話。撳定支槍出嚟先。呢邊，咁我行呢邊先。地方咁大。
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
Oh，到啦！佢有威廉博士嘅進化版啊！哇，好肚餓啊！佢嘔緊嘢啊！佢有咗 BB 啊嘛？ 佢插住啲咩手度？
So sick, Doctor, help me, please.
你個女都係自殺噶噃。
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
玩咁近，玩咁
Ah,
近。
like you help Doris. Liars, all of you.
喂，咁大把佢。
My poor baby. I've been such a bad
嘔
mother.
夠啦！核突！哇！你
Been herself
件衫爛到
forgave me.
咁，你突咗啲
Gave
嘢
me
出嚟核
another
突。
chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with
哦
the
佢知道有
Red
赤紅
Queen's
女神
plans, Doctor? How can you stop the
同埋佢
course
高大
of
咗咁多嘅
nature?，
佢唔係女人嚟㗎。佢高大過我，成日猩猩咁。哇！唔好嘔住先，唔好嘔住，一陣間有排嘔你。喂，做咩插自己？我要攞嚟插佢喎，我日繼續擠落嚟插佢喎。 換咗散彈先，7、8呢個，對唔住對唔住對唔住， 我錯，痛！哇！支炸彈好似好勁喎。錯，痛！我回多2下血先。你唔好嘔嘢住，唔好嘔嘢住。佢係咪有第2個形態？我冇晒子彈咯喎。佢係有第2個形態嘅，好明顯。射1個血先。咦？No！ 冇子彈！安隊友。哦。ダメ。ダメ。
How intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
ダメ。等先，你冇氣嘅喎，我點樣打你啊
？Such innocence, such guilt.
等，咩嚟？痛！冇。逼我食藥。等先，我食緊咩藥啊？啱。會氣先。
They are so young, so tasty.
錯。對唔住，我唔應該咁樣嘅。射晒子彈先。等啲嘢冇晒先。喂，邊個打我？好似會好痛，又好似唔太痛。錯，我走先。哇！後面。對唔住，痛。哇！多咗好多。我唔係要同你打。我冇啦。咦？唔係喎，絕招。對唔住。哦，絕招冇咗。我唔記得咗，我仲有啲招。全部都冇血。對唔住，唔好亂咁爆住先。爭少少，耶！
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until
好
the
高
next
傲啊！佢傲嬌，根本就係傲嬌。係啦係啦，你威啊，你型啊，你叻啦，你最犀利啊！瞓啦你。
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is
佢又係衰人啊，唔通？
territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
仲有好多匿埋咗係咪啊？
Engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other sewer scars.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed.
唔好同我講咁樣完咗啦，我仲未揾到自己個創造者。
I'm honored.
我女朋友又唔知行咗去邊。
Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife.
Oh.
Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
佢變咗劣魔，所以
It
變
was
到咁樣
about
衰。
200 years ago.
所以佢知道嗰個人係冇得將人變成
And I sincerely
高
hope
級
it will
血藥。
find you too. Now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here
Yeah,
for
cool.
you.
我係咪做晒所有我要做嘅嘢之後，我就可以嚟揾佢傾偈，跟住變成大結局？
London has been cleansed.
定係已經大結局
This
咗啦？
catastrophe
冇啦，
came
過呢啲
about。when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Ừ. 呢架車係咪係阿女伯爵門口嗰架車？ 特別係
Well
鮮色啲嘅車。
This is it. Lady Ashbur's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I better hurry.
哦，仲有個未玩，仲有得查第7章，邊度嚟嘅呢個第7章？我一粒子彈都冇。荒山野嶺喎呢度，佢係因為驚自己啲血惹到人，所以匿埋喺呢度啊嘛？點啊？你又出嚟？你話唔話俾我知你究竟係邊個啊？創造者。
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
有個念
Can't you
詩。
just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me.
即係點啊？你走咗，咁我仲係咪吸血鬼？
Endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant
恐怖嘅子宮入面出世。咩叫恐怖嘅子宮？
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn
我
people
媽媽變咗個女啦都。
Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
咁多問題不解嘅。
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
會唔會有現代版
But
嘅
Lord
吸血鬼
Redgrave
啦？
definitely possessed Marshall's blood.
既然100年前都有，
Untainted blood from the greatest vampire.
如果佢出另一集係講現代版就開心。
I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve
就好似妖夜
this
尋狼咁。
artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
In their leader, you now have a spy behind enemy lines. By guiding your progeny, you may yet protect your immortal friends for some time to come. If you dare.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
佢應該係邊個咧？
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons and to bid them
Sons 有幾多個 sons 啊？
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so
因為係你嘅
strong?
sons 係嘛？
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your
一路
time,
以嚟
chosen to
William 係
defeat
我
a
嘅
fate
創造
born
者，
of this generation.
點知 William 比我更加弱
Is he here? Is William Marshall here?
？William 都係你
Is
嘅
that
仔
why
係
you're
嘛？
here now too?
Have I not already answered that question?
咩啊？你幾時答咗我問題啊？
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
William 唔勁，但係佢啲血液係比較純啲係嘛？
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose
都係
blood
佢個
was
仔
it?
啊！
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest.
定係佢哋根本就係幾個都係唔同時代攞嚟
King
救人嘅
Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my
farewell 啦。
as is William Marshall.
嗰個咩傾都係啦係嘛？
This is
你
madness.
點樣創造人我都唔
How
知，
many have you created? Who else?
到而家都未知。
Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis
噏
Drake?
咗一大堆
Thomas
咩？
More?
噏
Guy
咗一
Fawkes?
大堆歷史
My progeny
出名
is
嘅。
scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you should meet one night.
夜晚會，好想去下添。
So that is all we are to you. Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil.
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that.
原病毒嗰度未解決就未解決晒嘅，而家係睇下佢女朋友阿女伯爵嗰邊點嘅啫。究竟係我哋嘅結局係點呢？我上網睇好似話有幾個結局，但我冇睇係有乜分別。
I cannot enter.
係啊係啊，
The
實
castle
知
walls look
爭少少就爭少少，
Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
仲要我揾路行入去，煩啊！地圖又冇嚇，有蕩失路啊？唔係正常應該俾我喺依邊飛上去嘅咩？我一道門可以困住你咁強大嘅吸血鬼，我信唔信啊？黐喺依度，我係咪無限氣嚟㗎？冇血個體。唔使執嘢都睇個樣都瘋狂跑就係啦嘛。頭先道門喺邊？我可唔可以去開翻道門先？等我方便啲出入。好似係唔得㗎，好似係唔需要行呢。我點樣落翻去？算啦，我估我唔使出翻去，入咗就得啦。一路向上行係咪就得噶啦？咦？呢度咩嚟㗎 ？Mary 係咪阿妹啊？呢、個羅賓唔係喎，呢個唔係阿妹嚟喎，呢啲應該係出名啲嗰啲人物嚟喎。好似兜咗個圈。好，冇掣俾我撳。入城堡前等我行下先啦。唔係下下都可以咁樣嚟到呢個位嘅。哦，啲水好污糟，對面又有間屋。有冇張？可唔可以喺度影張靚相？打卡嘅勝地係嘛？嚇死我！唔好啲聲。等我 cap 一 cap 幅靚相落嚟先。
It's locked.
實係啦，全部
Lady of the Manor isn't.
全部正門都係唔會入到嘅，全部正門都係唔會入到嘅。但啱啱條路好似係啱嘅係嘛？定係呢邊都會有路？實係呢度咁大個位，你擒唔到入去啦！吹到咁樣，可以作為一隻吸血鬼入唔到。 你話我信唔信啊？好啦，真係揾到入去啦。不能花太多時間。其實簡單啲嚟講，應該算係有路就衝就啱㗎啦，係嘛？你睇入咗去啦。
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
哇！佢喺邊啊？我仲有物資咯，有信舊信件。親愛嘅女伯爵啊，咁即係你嘅來信同埋信入面提到嘅好消息，我等唔切想喺你到達倫敦之後同你見面。喺夏日嘅晴空之下，花園係幾咁靚呢？雖然我注意到你虛弱身體狀況，你需要避開高溫同埋陽光直射，我隨時歡迎你。我哋將會一齊討論絕妙嘅主意。喺法國嘅聖路易皇宮嘅啟發下，為年輕女士建立一座孤兒院。好可惜，皇宮喺法國人嘅選擇斬咗佢哋國王嘅頭之後就關閉咗啦。咁樣呢，就注定咗一個聰明又貧窮嘅孤女們提供一個教育嘅地方，一定會令到我喺呢度嘅朋友非常之激動。你可以相信我同埋我影響力，能夠幫助你嘅計劃取得巨大嘅成功。亞歷山德拉素密西特女伯爵。其實我一路嗌佢女伯爵係因為我唔識分，佢嗰個叫咩？女妃。我哋嗰個女，我哋中意嗰個女人就係、嗰個女級別鬼係叫做女妃爵。而家係有女伯爵揾佢，係咪？係唔同嘅。仲諗住唔會有伯爵出現，我就自己噏下。哇！我喺度行晒佢啲屋，有火把。佢張床瞓陣先喺嗰張床度。信件副本，地下室修葺嘅重建工作。
Like most castles, this one has a crypt.
所以我哋要去地下室。
And it holds something special.
地下室係咪第二個世界？呢度門都開唔到㗎啦。
I cannot enter.
我而家好似喺
This
幾高
castle
層
is falling apart.
哇！唔係啩？講啲乜嘢？恐怖！我係咪要跳落去啊？應該係。聽唔到有冇聲？跳落去。反正落咗嚟，應該可以隨時上返去。好似唔係喎。
That sweet fragrance, Elizabeth's perfume.
男主角同我一樣咁變態。
And recently.
秘密通道。呢把劍好似係生咗鏽咯，唔係不鏽鋼嚟嘅。呢度咁似要點火。哇！啲畫咁個框咁靚嘅，係咪因為黃金唔會變？唔會變啊！恐怖呢度，雖然應該冇嘢打㗎啦，我哋武器都冇埋，純粹喺度行下，完全唔知道行咗去邊，周圍兜下。
This painting looks suspicious. A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
我撳下掣喎，咁啱。劍同埋月亮嘅圖示。只有咁多都門唔科好嘢㗎啦。 就係要我喺度揾。哦，短頭髮短到咁。梵高嘅作品，女揮爵嘅肖像，1885年。伊麗莎白同雅各布喺凡爾賽嘅時候。呢度我跳落嚟嘅地方，搖搖欲墜。
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
盾牌。
One last switch, and
月亮同埋盾牌喎，好似係。呢度要點過呢？月亮同盾牌呢兩個位，我邊度揾月亮同盾牌呢？我呢邊未行呢兩度。等下覆個 message 先。我要翻之前呢個地方嘅月亮同盾牌係嘛？邊度揾月亮同盾牌啦？唔好同我講要出翻去出邊啊！我唔出啦。
it's locked, all right.
我咪要開住呢個嚟揾？要點過呢？解謎 game 最煩就係呢啲解謎 game。好似仲有對面未行係咪啊？過咗對面先。對面係開鎖。唉，啱啦。唔好同我講要出城堡出面揾樓，咁救命！同埋唔係話驚陽光嘅咩？呢啲唔係陽光嚟嘅咩？定係我而家嘅樣係我仲係吸血鬼啊！我對眼仲係。呢度門唔會開到啦。月亮盾同埋劍，月亮盾同埋劍。哦，無啦啦打咗自己針添，撳錯掣。療養院。我哋對於血液需求同成人治療有相同嘅科學同現代方法觀點。承認佢哋療養院遇到女揮爵嘅時候，好欣賞佢慷慨嘅態度。佢同女揮爵同卑微貧窮嘅病人傾偈嘅時候嘅親切，令到我深刻。哦，嗰個醫生啊！醫院嗰個啊， ，and then 我睇咗2幅畫，然之後依度又叫我撳掣，仲要撳完一次唔俾我再撳第2次。
Here's another switch. I should keep looking.
有一個。
One last switch. And what are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
佢點樣開呢個秘密通道啊？佢得
One
呢兩個
last
掣。
switch, and
呢度。
here's another switch.
哦，我要揾月亮同埋佢把劍。咁月亮喺邊啊？呢個係咩嚟㗎？月亮。
One last switch, and
同埋劍。哦，搞咁多嘢。
voila.
What's up？ 開門啊！哇，咁有嗰啲禁地嘅感覺嘅。咩嚟㗎？錢、聖經、古老嘅書籍。1795年，48年，去到而家68年。靚女，唔好匿埋啦，唔好玩玻璃啦，出來吧。呢個好似閨房嘅地方，直衝入去。佢爸爸。父親。佢爸爸。佢爸爸。William 係佢爸爸原來。
No, never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
Deceit.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
仲怪我你自己走咗去先，我即刻嚟揾你咯。
Is this？
唔係要我同佢打下。
Yes. This is William Marshall, first Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and saviour of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
淨係得返幾分鐘嘅。
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father.
所以佢阿爸佢買個城堡之後，佢阿爸就阿 William 就一路匿咗喺呢度啦。但係吸血鬼身體點解會差嘅？係咪因為佢個女有病啊？
It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
少有即係有啦。
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it once and for all.
咁係你自己定爸爸講緊？ 嗱，爸爸係同我個創造者同一個，我哋即係同一個爺。你算係我侄女，你爸爸又會死，即係我之後都會咁樣啦。同埋，如果我創造咗嘅人出嚟之後，你係會一個大賢者，所以我創造嘅人都有可能係一個大賢者啦。
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly
我可唔可以救埋你啊？唔好放棄自己啊！
We did. Despite all obstacles.
I'm
truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical
啱啊，又唔係你自己搞出嚟嘅，
and the will of
係個醫生問題。
so inexplicably evil. She exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
我會醫好你啊嘛！我係血液嘅醫生專家。
Why are you hiding William?
因為身體差啊嘛。
How could I not take care of him? He
將唯一嘅解毒劑
by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him.
所以你中意畫畫就係咁啦。
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo who has not fed in centuries. An
幾百年係一個古老吸血鬼。
driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know,
講到好似佢有老人痴呆症咁嘅。 有時
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long.
可能我覺得呢，
The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I
唔好
tried.
咁灰住先啊。
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels.
天使之
The
淚。
cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, And that's all I wish to be.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
我中意一個人嘅時候，我就唔會問佢咁多嘢，佢講乜我都信。
How did you meet William Marshall?
佢唔想講就唔好講。
For centuries when he found me, he saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Did you ever blame?
好明顯冇啦。
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
佢答唔答到我嘢㗎？又話佢一時時。
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan.
Oh.
I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse, forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
我而家都係。
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I
你唔好做傻事啊！
to this tragedy.
I can help you.
我幫你。
You can
幫
trust
緊你，幫緊你，幫緊
I
你。
know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is
爸爸
my
唔好望住先。
Would your protege
你究竟係我
agree to
爸爸
speak?
定係我
I have so many
兄弟叫做？
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
點解？佢想殺咗我係嘛？因為佢頸渴，有新血。喺佢殺咗我之前，我殺咗佢先。唔得，我需要一個見證人去氹佢開心。
Yes, Sir William. My God.
William Marshall.
You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak.
咦，佢似係想咬我多啲喎。
Isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
唔好中計，啱啦。
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
高登血裔感情係唔同啲嘅，好似感情係豐富好
I
多。
found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
等陣我睇多次先，我先冇用心睇。
How did you
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down.
聖保羅大教堂
I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
冇特別咗，困住佢。
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly,
Vampire 唔係我哋咩？
swift and implacable.
我哋永生者不朽者啊！
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
我開始有啲迷惑啦，究竟我玩緊啲咩
The Red Queen. What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once, but she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war.
Blood and
I
war.
only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the red song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Do you remember Murden, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Murden, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
聖殿教堂下面，聖殿教堂下面唔係印度亞三嗰度咩
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the
咬
disaster?
兩次。
I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
How did you...
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Did you really?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
其實我估唔到 William Marshall 成集喺度講緊佢啲血啊，佢有幾勁啊，最後尾見到佢係咁嘅樣咯。
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
佢係想死多啲好似。
You agreed to be confined here then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it would be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time.
殺咗佢而家。
You already are.
其實應該有機會救佢。
And all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord.
佢有病㗎，冇啊。雖然你都有病。哦，William Marshall 就咁樣就一出現就死咗，我仲以為佢係我創造者。哦。我見咗佢唔夠幾多分鐘，同佢講咗幾句嘢，佢就死咗。
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy
我救你啦，唔好咁啦。
The flames will purify the poison that runs
唔
in
好
my veins.
唔好自殺，唔好自殺，唔好自殺。
I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Murden, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
追先，唔好咬我啊，因為我都有病。
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no, trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then, as long as we must until I find a cure.
You have no
俾啲耐性
idea
啦
what。you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite
我
his
可以㗎
madness, William was
俾
strong
啲時間
enough
我
to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
I love you.
我淨係想你留喺我身邊，唔好離開我咋。
Do this. Please stay with me.
唔成日諗到咁灰啦。
I believe you. This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
上次又摸胸，今次又醉醉啦。
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path ye must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I bid you farewell, my champion, bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Vampire Team Game Director Art Director 哇！佢哋呢個 team 都幾勁喎，佢每個崗位一個人就搞掂，佢唔係一堆人。唉，所以我而家嘅結局係咩結局叫做？都叫係好結局係咪啊？我睇下而家睇下佢有咩結局先。我而家呢個係咩結局呢？睇下先，完美結局係唔殺任何一個人，包括唔提前給墓地 boss 戰嘅神父。我嗰個神父都係唔可以吸佢血。我吸咗佢血，我打嗰隻打阿妹嘅時候，善良結局係可以殺幾個市民，冇地區淪陷，即係所以我哋而家係善良結局。如果有地區淪陷，有殺公民嘅話，就係壞結局。最壞結局係殺晒所有嘅公民，所有地方淪陷。咁但係佢有咩分別呢？睇下先。最好結局呢？哦，最好結局就係我同阿呂輝爵呢會一齊去咗美國。我想知去美國係咩？上網睇咗之後，半好結局就係我哋喺城堡度等解藥呢個啦。半差結局呢，即係壞結局呢，就係佢自殺，男主角孤獨終老。最壞結局呢，就係男主角開始亂咁殺人，女主角死咗。所以其實我係可以，我只要唔殺嗰3、4個人，我其實係可以完美結局咁樣過。一開頭就要放走護士先，即係白醫院嘅 白教堂唔係不義，成日講不義。白教堂嗰個護士放走佢，跟住神父又要放走啦。跟住就係催眠個爵士啦，醫生嗰一就俾佢死。因為我之前我突然間好奇啲人全部冇病嘅原因係因為爵士嗰度呢，我催眠咗佢，等佢自己死，咁個疾病就清零啦。但係佢之後呢，佢出現概率會高，所以之後又升到。咁醫生嗰度呢，就因為我轉化咗佢，咁患病機率呢就會降低好多，健康值會大大提升，喺穩定度。跟住仲有就係護士我催眠咗佢，又係會患病，唔係喎，患病機率會大大提升喎，呢個係健康值會低，諗唔明。個獵人嗰個獵人，我將佢變咗做轉化做吸血鬼，但係呢度講話其實係唔會影響結局嘅。我轉佢同放佢係一模一樣。支線會增加健康值。如果未畫咗護士或者放過神父呢，會直接產生 debuff。吸血鬼之避世血族2，瘟疫傳說無罪。玩咗咁多個鐘，終於玩完，都 OK 嘅呢隻 game，我覺得。佢支線任雖然我未解晒，爭幾個，同埋有一兩個係上網揾嘅，但係其實都 OK 嘅。不過我覺得佢升呢可以升多啲，佢啲怪實在太少，啲裝實在太少咯。我啱啱好勉強先打贏。 咁啊爆咗一次機啦。我而家係咪可以再入返去尾聲？我係咪可以重新玩過？定我會去咗邊嘅？我會揀簡單之後，直接過美國。不過簡單都要行好耐嘅地圖。齋玩主線。佢而家會撈咗我去邊？我撈返入嚟嘅話，佢唔會同我講我係臨尾個城堡度。果然係。好，咁啊冇嘢玩啦。咁就睇下玩咩新 game 啦。好，咁吸血鬼就係咁就大結局啦。拜拜。